Greetings, YouTube. It has been classic Scarlet Witch week, the OG, right? For very good reasons. Ever since the early access bundles on Tuesday that gave us the broken, quote unquote, synergy with Quicksilver that then was nerfed, but at the same time, not to the liking. Really, both sides I saw. Some people said it got nerfed too much, others said it didn't get nerfed enough. And I do feel for Kabam at times in all seriousness, because I feel like there's just certain people that aren't going to be happy no matter what. And at least it wasn't as nerfed to the ground as, say, the difference between pre-patch 12.0 and post-patch 12.0 Scarlet Witch, which I used to bring that up and like half the people watching would know what I was talking about. Now, I get questions all the time from viewers like off camera that say, Prof, why do you keep talking about this patch 12.0? What the heck was that? Makes me feel really old. But also, it's a valid question if you weren't playing the game years ago when that happened. So, Capricious? Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Maybe I should just call you Cap. White Max profile pic. He hit me up on Twitter, of all places, to say that we have been ignoring the other Scarlet Witch and that there is a significant bug that's kind of the opposite of the OG Scarlet Witch bug. So, of course, we paid attention to that because it was so amazing, because the big yellow numbers were over 1 million in some cases. If the big yellow numbers were like 20,000, Kabam would say, oh, it's working as intended, and no one would do a video on it. Well, this synergy, a couple of them actually, are broken, but because it's broken in an anti-player pro-Kabam way, we haven't seen Kabam really address this, but that's why this forum post is so important. And everybody who commented on this, I appreciate the thread. As I always say on my channel, not all heroes have to wear capes, or wear capes in general, such as the case of this post. Let's talk about it, shall we? Hello, everyone. Everyone has already done all of their cheering or crying about the classic Scarlet Witch buff nerf, but nobody's talking about the Scarlet Witch Black ISO Store version, whose Demonic Pact region buff has been broken since she was released. Based on my own experience, as well as the feedback of many YouTubers claiming that the synergy was trash and not working properly. Ironically, even the Dear Sister synergy doesn't seem to be raising Wanda's damage to anywhere close to its true potential, hence why there has not been an influx of people beating up poor Winter Soldier. Now, Realm of Legends Winter Soldier desperately needs a new healthcare plan. We have talked about that for years, too. So you can see 75 hits in with what appears to be a rank 3, 6-star ISO Scarlet Witch, and Winter Soldier still has 40% of health left. Here's a photo of Wanda with 8 prowesses and 2 region buffs, only gaining 6 health and doing 19,000 damage with no suicides. I also have 1 mastery point in salve and 2 in recovery, which makes this even more alarming. This video was taken on an iPhone 13 Pro MCOC version 36.1.1. I also will be publishing a video, probably in the morning since I'm kind of tired, showing more of the fight where at one point Wanda has 4 region buffs and only gains about 40 health per tick and basically never gets above 1% of her health back. I mean, obviously, since 6 stars have pretty large health pools, especially at rank 3. The synergy team includes Wolverine, Quicksilver, Dormammu, and House of X Magneto. I hope that a fix will come soon. Thank you for your time and appreciate you for reading my post. Now, there's always going to be some skepticism and pushback, and Finico said the keyword in her Demonic Pact synergy is Chaos Surge recreates regeneration instead of prowess, granting 4% of missing health over 12 seconds. Since you are almost at max HP, of course, the regen will be very small. So that is a fair point, but we have a counter. Except the math still isn't mathing. I always see that and think of like Man-Thing for some reason. 6 per tick does not equal 8% of health in 24 seconds. It will never reach back to 100%. She would need to heal back 1,150 health in 24 seconds or less. Here is Scarlet Witch with 85% health and 3 regions. Now she's at 11 per tick for context. Again, rank 3 6-star my Scarlet Witch has a health pool of 38,335. This is not an appropriate number for her at any point in a fight. So you're bringing the math. You're combating math with math, which I think is a great strategy. Finico says, yes, exactly. She will never reach 100% HP with that synergy since it is based on missing health. Let's take your screenshot. For example, you have 85% HP in the screenshot. Assuming she is rank 3, that means she's missing around 5,600 health. She will heal 4% of those 5,600 HP for each region, not from max HP. In this case, it would be only 224 health over 12 seconds. You can try to get to as low HP as you can, and you will see the region will be much stronger than when you are at almost max HP. So, Scarlet Witch, down to 46% health, gaining 118 health with 3 regen. I get what you're saying, and I've noticed that her regen superficially increases as her health goes down, but I'm not sure I agree with your conclusion about the actual wording of the synergy. Let's also remember that you're supposed to sacrifice prowess for this, and the impact of the regen. In this image, I'm regaining 40 health per regen over 12 seconds each. At less than half of my health, I'm only gaining back 6% of my health. There's just no way that 3 regions with the synergy saying 4% of missing health over 12 seconds isn't supposed to be giving better health than this, unless she's literally only supposed to gain what's advertised in the synergy when she's at 1% health, which makes the synergy useless. At some point, her health needs to pop. Now, I will say this. They're having a debate, but it's a friendly debate. It's a respectful debate, and it's an honest debate. And personally, I've used the word debate a lot in this video, but I do appreciate that kind of conversation. It's exactly like that. You just confirmed it with your numbers too. 3 regen buffs, each healing for 4% missing HP. Healed you for 6% max HP since you were almost exactly at half HP. Each of those regions gave you 2% HP, which is exactly half the potency. I see now at half health, 3 regions should only give me 2,300 health back. Well, that's terrible. But with this new information, I would ask that Kabam reviews the synergy since it really doesn't make sense, particularly when once again it's removing a bulk of Scarlet Witch's damage by not allowing her to copy or even naturally produce prowess, which I also think is either wrong or is worded improperly. Why does not being able to copy prowess mean that she can't get one from her chaos instabilities? It's basically a troll synergy at this point. No other comments. I think this is one of those things where both sides may have a point, which is kind of nice to see for a change. But at the same time, this is broken in the exact opposite way that OG Scarlet Witch synergy was broken. This is like the opposite of Kabam having a red flag. This is Kabam having a green light to ignore it because it doesn't do anything. Like Capricious said, it's a troll synergy. But it could be an amazing synergy. And I don't think he's expecting her to refill, Wolverine Sig 200 levels of health. I would not expect that. But, some middle ground. Do you think the synergy should be fixed? Should be looked at? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate both perspectives of this and doing a video on a forum post that might fly under the radar, which is my general goal for my YouTube channel in general. I also said the word general twice at the end of the video. My apologies, that's lazy adjective usage.